Welcome back to Weird Stuff in a Can. Today, Taro flavour tapioca boba tea. I bought this from Starry Mart for £1.50. Starry Mart is an importer of Pan-Asian products to the UK. It's from Taiwan. And this is one of these drinks that has tapioca pearls in it, so gelatinous blobs, which are for some people the whole point of drinking this and are the pleasurable part of it. For me, well, I've tried quite a few of these blob drinks and I'm not fond of the experience. Let's just put it that way. Ingredients: water, sugar, starch balls, whole milk powder, non-dairy cream, which is glucose syrup, fully hydrogenated oil, coconut oil, potassium phosphates, E340, stabilizer, polyphosphates, stabilizer, mono and diglycerides of fatty acids, emulsifier, silicon dioxide, which is an anti-caking agent, also known as sand, beta-carotene, which is colour, maltodextrin, taro powder, flavour, mono and diglycerides of fatty acids, again as an emulsifier, sodium carbomethyl cellulose, which is a thickener, flavour, sodium bicarbonate, which is an acidity regulator, salt, green tea powder, Allura Red, which is a colour, and Brilliant Blue FCF, which is a colour. Well, quite the list of ingredients there. And yeah, so this is a notionally milk-based tea, although, yeah, it does contain whole milk powder. Flavoured with taro, which is a kind of tropical tuber, starchy tuber. And it's going to have floating tapioca pearl blobs in it. We'll just take a moment to appreciate the design on the can. Rather kind of cutesy cat logo type of thing. Reminiscent of that panda logo that was on the canned bread from Japan. So nutrition information, per serve, which is the can. Energy 766 kilojoules, which is 183 kilocalories or large dietary calories. Protein 3 grams. Total fat 3.9 grams, of which 3.1 grams is saturated fat. Carbohydrate 34 grams, of which sugars 31 grams. Salt 0.06 grams. I was going to say without delay, we should open this up and have a look. However, this needs chilling down before we drink it. I didn't chill it yet because then I'd be wiping condensation off the can. So I'm going to put that in the fridge for a couple of hours and then we'll come back and taste it. All right, we're back and this has now been chilled down in the fridge for a couple of hours, so it's cold. Let's open it up and see what we got. I suppose I should probably give it a little shake just to agitate the blobs. Nice little hiss. And let's see what we got. Well, a pale tea-coloured liquid. I didn't see any blobs coming out there. So let's just go fishing. I don't know that there are any in there. Are they all stuck in the can? Maybe they're all at the bottom. Anyway, let's have a sniff. It smells a little bit like that toasted coconut drink that we had way back, but not nearly as strong. Let's have a taste. Wow. Incredibly sweet. Slightly creamy flavour. A little bit of a sort of caramel butterscotch vibe. Quite pleasant. A little bit of almost like a vanilla sweetness. Yeah, I quite like that, actually. It is very sweet. It just tastes like over-sweetened, creamy, milky tea. I'm curious to see. Oh, there they are. There they are. The blobs were all lurking down the bottom of the can. Now, here's the thing. Oh, some of them are still stuck in there. Let's get the... Oh, they're... They must have been jammed in the bottom of the can. Now, I do appreciate and understand you're meant to drink this with one of those fat straws so that you can have the delightful element of surprise of whether or not the next moment is going to include a blob suddenly appearing in your mouth. That's the thing I don't like about blob drinks. And anyway, I don't have one of those straws. So... there are the blobs, kind of brownish, slightly purplish brown in colour. Let's give those a taste. Yeah. Gelatinous. Gelatinous, but that kind of strangely crisp jelly, if that makes sense. The kind of, a bit like those alginate type of jellies where they've got a bit of a bite to them. Oops, one of them escaped. Right, that's all the blobs out. Just rescue that one from the table. Oh, bouncy blobs. Well, there you go. Actually, there's a test we haven't done before with blob drinks. There we go. The bounce test. The table is clean, by the way. Clean enough for my standards, anyway. Yeah, blobs don't have an awful lot of flavour, except what they've absorbed from the milk tea. It has got a really, really faint background note of toasted coconut. And the toasted coconut drink that I had a while back was not pleasant because it was overwhelmingly toasted coconut. And for some reason it just tasted stale to me. But this is actually really quite subtle and it works. I'm just trying to see. So yeah, it's got coconut oil in it, which is part of the non-dairy cream. So I'm assuming that's where that comes from. The ingredients really are a bit of a cocktail of chemicals, actually. Anyway, well, I'm going to drink all of this, even though it's quite a sugary drink for me, because I want to get down to the point where I'm drinking it and the blobs naturally appear. Oh, there we go. Okay. I don't enjoy that sensation. But I know for other people, that's part and parcel of the charm of these drinks. One more go with the blobs. Not terrible, actually. In terms of the blob drink experience, not terrible. Not the worst case of blobbiness or slippery blobbiness that I've experienced. Some of the blob drinks we've reviewed in this series, the blobs have been a lot more slippery and slimy and softer, and that I found quite unpalatable. These are little lumps of jelly, and yeah, they're not bad. So there we go. That was Boba Cat Tapioca Boba Tea, Taro flavour. Weird stuff in a can on atomic shrimp. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.